Hello. This week we are entering week 5, the Middle Ages. We have just completed 4 weeks, so we have got a fourth of the coursework completed. In the Middle Ages, we start with this particular period because this is where musical notation was invented. Before this time, we have no idea what the music sounded like or what a melody was supposed to be. We just have the text. We have no idea. We can kind of assume that it's very close to some of the chants that have been handed down, but we can't say that for certain. In the Middle Ages, the music was monophonic. There was no harmony until the end of the Middle Ages, and finally harmony is, so to speak, invented. Because it was invented, then that's what moves us into the Renaissance, because music really starts to move a little bit faster. You got to remember that the Middle Ages is about 1,000-year period. That's a long time. And what happened in history at that particular time happens in about maybe in a 1,000-year period, about 5 years in our time today, because changes really do happen much quicker today. This week you have 3 assignments due. You have a quiz, you have a discussion, and then you have a listening assignment. On the discussion, it's going to take a little bit more critical thinking this week. I want you to think about the time period. I want you to truly listen to the 3 different types of chants that I provided for you. There are more different types of chants I could have added, but I think 3 is enough to go ahead and do in a comparison. I will be using the rubric for your grade. On the listening assignment, this listening assignment will be quite different than the last 2 that you've had. On the listening assignment, there will be exact answers. So you will need to do the reading about the music and use your listening guide. Sometimes the answer to the question being asked is just right there in front of you. The last question of the listening assignment is a little bit more critical thinking in the fact that you have to think about what is sacred music and what is secular music. I can't give you the definition of that because I want you to find this out on your own, but otherwise, in the Middle Ages, they had a more sacred world. In our world today, we are more secular. I want to point out what's behind me over here on this wall. These are actual pages. Well, one is an actual page. The other 2 are replicas of medieval and Renaissance music and musical notation of that time period. So please let me go ahead and flip this.